Skip the scene. And now we're back to this foe. As this battle happens, be on the lookout for the same attacks as I told you before. However, this time the enemy will have a few more attacks up his sleeve. Particularly, there'll be this one annoying blow-away attack, where he'll hit both you and Riku and blow you out of the arena. This attack is mostly, for the most part, unavoidable, because as you attack him, eventually his health will stop draining and he'll use this blow-away attack, and you'll see here in a second. See, there he used it. Then he'll start launching buildings at you. However, fortunately, you can use the glide ability at this point by just using square. When those buildings come at you, you can fly towards one, and then use a reaction command to hit the building towards his shield that he's erected there. Just pay attention to the reaction commands as they appear, and he'll break his shield, like that. He'll make a few lasers appear. To avoid these, just fall straight down, and then jump back up, and then just glide towards him to get back into the arena. And repeat, and rinse and repeat, essentially, because there's, like I said, it's just unavoidable when he uses his blow-away attack, because eventually the damage cap will happen and you won't be able to inflict any more damage until he blows you out of the arena. On most normal levels, this can happen at least 5 times in one fight, so just be prepared for that. Again, he still has a few new attacks up his sleeve which can be quite deadly, so just be ready with Kiraga and healing items if you need them. And Riku will help you out too, if he has enough MP to spare. So keep doing this, just fly towards buildings, and keep using reaction commands to break the shield. He'll also, as you saw the red lasers, he'll shoot them at you. If you're moving fast enough, you can easily avoid them. And what I'm actually trying to do here is that if you're quick on your feet and start gliding as soon as you break the shield, sometimes he won't pull up those lasers at all, and you can avoid them entirely. See, that's a new attack right there, those lasers, which can be quite annoying. And keep repeating this over and over until you drain down his health. See, now his health stopped draining, as you saw there. He's going to have to blow me away before I can even continue. And he'll usually blow you away after you unleash a final attack, so just keep using combos on him. I think I can get him. I think I can finish him with just one last shield break, hopefully. You're probably, if you're at normal levels, those attacks from those lasers will probably be a little bit more devastating. I figured the best way to avoid them is to stay roughly in the middle of the arena. Don't get too far to the edge or too close to him either, and that's probably the best spot to be. There, we finished him. Or have we? Come on. Yep, here we are. This is the last battle. Skip all the scenes for spoilers. This one's a little bit tricky. Instead of like going all out on him, you can't really do that. But for now, from the get-go, be prepared to use reaction commands from the get-go, because he'll obviously grab Sora like that and throw him into the air, and you keep pressing triangle and triangle over and over to dodge these attacks. He'll probably get in the very first attack, as he almost always does with me, but you'll be fine as long as you keep using reversal. Now, here's the trick. He's gonna yell out something called, it sounds like mine. When he yells that out, be prepared to use a reversal command. See, like that? When you use that, you'll appear right next to him, and then you can use a combo attack. This, I found, is the best way to attack him, because if you approach him, he'll just use a counter attack that there's no way to avoid him from using that attack, so it's pointless. He'll just eat up your health if you just try to attack him straight from the get-go. So keep using dash and run around the arena until he yells out mine, and then use reversal to get right next to him. See, he'll just use that attack if you approach him. So this may take a while, obviously. This is why this battle's pretty long. See, there he did. Now I appeared next to him and can just use a combo like that. Now as his health starts to drain, he'll use more and more attacks, and particularly one of them is when he'll like clone himself and just shoot lasers at you. This is where it's a good time to have the glide or dash ability, because this is probably the best way to avoid those attacks. You can also use, the magnet or reflect ability, I'm not sure, and sometimes those lasers will reflect, and they won't cause you any damage. But I figured the best way is to train your glide ability and just avoid them entirely. Now he has quite another deadly attack, which will probably happen here in a second. And I'll let you know when it happens. And like here, he'll periodically throw you into the air, and you'll have to do this sequence over and over again. Again, just be prepared to listen for the word mine, and then use reversal to get right next to him and use a combo. Now he's starting to use laser attacks, as you can see. He's gonna obviously be hitting me because I'm not really doing very good right now, but I think I can avoid some attacks like that one. I had double jump, so he missed me entirely. Same thing with glide. See how I missed the attack there by gliding to the edge of the arena? Same thing with dash here. Now the attack I was mentioning before that he'll use is when he'll essentially take control of Sora and bind him. When that happens, you'll be in direct control of Riku. If I were you, when this happens, I would not attack as Riku and just go straight for Sora. Yeah, here's the attack I was talking about. You'll be in control of Riku for a little bit. When this happens, a clone of the enemy will come towards Riku. The best thing is just to avoid that enemy and go straight for where Sora is at. When that happens, you'll be able to use a reaction command and free Sora. Don't worry about attacking with Riku. And this is about the main onslaught of attacks that he's going to have throughout the fight, is that lasers, those weird gray and white and black beams, and when he possesses Sora. Or takes control of Sora anyway. This battle will keep being like this until you're at his halfway, when he's run out of halfway of his last health bar. And then a new series of things will have to happen for you to finish the battle. I messed up that time with mine. Sometimes if you're lucky, if you're in close proximity after he unleashes an attack, you can use a combo. If you're wanting to play it safe, this is probably the best way. It's just to use reversal with mine. I think we're almost there. Got lucky there. Yeah, here it comes. Be prepared to use reaction and X at the same time. You're going to have to be pressing these buttons frantically to reflect these lasers that he's shooting at you. But don't worry, this is the last thing he's going to do. If you're a beginning player, this can be quite exhausting. I guess if you want to, you can have a friend of yours punch the other button if you want to. But it's quite easy. Just keep alternating triangle and X and do it as fast as you can. That way you won't get hit. And I've noticed that if you get hit once, that's all it takes for the combination to end, and it can kill Sora and Riku. So just keep pressing those buttons frequently. And that's it. We're pretty much done with the battle. After this scenario will play, and the enemy will have just 1 HP left, and then you'll just have to run toward him and use the final combo, and the final battle's over. So we'll just let this scene play out, and then we're pretty much done. I always love this part. It's so satisfying. See, it's so satisfying. Such a mean combo. Yeah, you can see I have the ultimate weapon for Sora there. Yeah, I know. A little bit of an overachiever. See, it just has 1 HP. Just use a final attack and you're done. And that's pretty much it for this battle. Just keep in mind of what all the high points, if you can refer back to this video whenever you want to. Again, equipment and weapons aren't such a big deal, so don't really worry about them. And that's it for this Kingdom Hearts 2 final battle. Thank you for watching.